Are you ready for this?
Yeah. We're here! Hi, what's your name?
I'm Joe Fowler.
I'm Ron Popeil.
Not chose anybody.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Tom Purvis, trainer to the trainers.
Hi, I'm Mike Levey.
Hold on to your power rack.
But wait.
What are you doing?
Call now.
Call now.
Call now. Call now. Call or log on now.
Call now.
Call right now. Call in the next 18 minutes. Call in the next 16 minutes.
Call in the next 7 minutes.
Call these numbers right now.
Hello and welcome to Call Now, where we plunge headfirst into the surreal world of infomercial. And while we can't offer you free shipping, we can guarantee that the views and opinions expressed on this podcast are definitely those of this network. Thank you, Tim. My name is Dan Sturdivant. I'm joined, as always, by my co-host here on this three-man we've known as Call Now. We've got firmly creased Mark Pedrati. Hello, Mark.
Ooh, feeling razor sharp.
Still? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'm feeling powerful.
That's even better. And we've got the Wolfman, the princess of pressing, Dave Sandrini. Hi, Dave. Dave, we can't hear you through your wolf mask, babe.
Hello. Nice to see everybody.
Hey,
Dave, I'm glad to see that you're exercising proper precautions. Man, this is a special night. It's a special episode. We are rejoining our best friend, Mike Levey.
Hi, I'm Mike Levey.
In Amazing
The
Discoveries.
following special program, Amazing Discoveries, is a paid advertisement presented in its entirety by Media Arts International.
We are learning all about the power steamer.
Power run.
We're learning about the history of ironing.
The Hall of Pressing Past.
The trials and tribulations of keeping those creases out of our clothes unless we want them in semi-permanently. And to pay proper respect to Sir Levey and all the wild shit that goes on in this infomercial, we got to make sure you guys understand what's happening. We're going to watch it with you. We're going to go through the whole thing end to end, 28 minutes and 30 glorious seconds, and we'll talk you through it. We're professionals. It's okay. We're here to guide you. We're going to make sure that everything that you see in here, that you understand as little as we do, because that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is really reaffirming when you watch this one because apparently they did this every week.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fluke. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay.
And we loved the first one. And the first one we watched, and now this one validates so much more too.
Yeah, it's like a skins match.
Right.
He didn't just eagle the par 5. He also birdied the par 3. You can just have our money. You win.
You got yourself a deal.
I mean, Mike's back in our life, who is
Mike.
like mainlining adrenaline.
The sweater.
Yeah, you've been infected by the Levy cocktail.
They gave you the Beijing cocktail.
Let's get into Amazing Discoveries Power
I
Steamer.
forgot how it opens exactly.
How you did.
Get ready.
Oh, it's buffering. Don't worry about it.
Got mail.
I didn't pay my internet bill this month. Girl, no.
Goodbye.
Hi, I'm Mike Levey. We're right in front of our Amazing Discovery Studios with
Shit.
Ian Long. What am I going to do with all You'll see, Ian, we have 3 truly unique challenges for you today. It'll all...
All right.
He gives them the challenge.
I understand you set up a real challenge for my dad in QR.
Hands it to him.
His mouth?
Were they manila envelopes?
This is the earliest Hazel moment in the history of infomercial.
Somebody say muffin.
They start at Hazel. They're outside the studio.
We may need emergency surgery in the studio.
Mike is joined by Ian in a goddamn top hat and tails,
Why are you in a tuxedo?
juggling a box of unknown materials and the longest extension cord in history.
The cord's magnetic.
And he's shoving numbered manila envelopes into his mouth, telling him he has a challenge
Mouth-watering meal.
that he doesn't know what it is, and he's going to complete it during the show.
It's so good because right out of the gate, it's just like, it's not them talking to the camera. It's,
Computer load up, celery man, please.
it's not them saying, Ian, we're going to send you out today. You ready?
Go.
They're in
No.
a bit. They're in like a bit already. His hands are full of stuff.
It's light. Fits in my hand great.
Can't go anywhere until Mark tells me where I can go. Like, that's just, the writing is just great.
It's like an Inspector Gadget little mission he has to go on. Here you go.
Yeah.
In your fucking mouth.
Having been unfamiliar with Mike Levey until we started to deep dive into his canon.
Canning is huge. Just take a look on the internet.
I see so much of this smacking on Comedy Bang Bang.
All right, Reggie, we'll check back in with you a little bit later.
All right.
And the types of bits they would do going in and out of studio with the talk show, fake talk show point of view thing.
I didn't want it to get out, but I think we have a rat in the studio.
And it like this looks, if you close one eye, you can see Scott Aukerman.
We have a rat in the studio?
Yes, we do, Reggie.
Does Rudy know about the rat in the studio?
Handing those to an unnamed improver on the LA scene who's just being British for the day. It's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, this is all a bit.
There's no rat in the studio. You're crazy, Scott.
But this isn't a comedy. They're selling you something. They're
What about the price?
asking for your money during this.
Call these numbers right now.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Come clear when you read this. You better get on your way. We even have a London
Pushes 'em.
taxi cab to make it more fun. We're
London
going to check
taxi?
back with you throughout our show.
that registered in the States?
See him out the window?
By the end of today's
Some
show,
Mustang.
you will be truly amazed.
The following special program, Amazing Discoveries, is a paid advertisement presented in its entirety by
The announcer
Media
is still
Arts
fantastic too.
Oh,
Speaking
he's
of not a fluke.
Welcome to another edition of Amazing Discoveries. Are you still ironing the old-fashioned way? Well, not for long.
Yeah,
Imagine
I am.
being able to make wrinkles disappear in linen, silk, even in 100% wool. And you'll never struggle again with drapes and
100%,
shears.
I'm
Just
sure.
steam away the wrinkles while they're hanging. Say goodbye to those big
highlights
pressing
leading
bills
in.
thanks to today's amazing discovery,
That
the
sweater
Power
is
Steamer.
so
Now
crazy.
here's the host of Amazing Discoveries, Mike Levey.
running in.
Welcome everyone.
Fuck yeah.
You know, science and
Clothesline
technology
behind
and
him.
good old American ingenuity have come a long, long ways. In fact, they've even made life's everyday chores easier. Can you imagine? This is how they used to have to wash their clothes. Well, that's given way to the modern
The
wash.
history bit, man. Guys, go on the history bit. They do a little history lesson.
Mike, aren't you ever going to learn?
And it's not that stupid.
It's smart.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things, right? It's like, this is a simple thing.
Pretty simple.
But don't forget, this is not a new problem.
Uh-oh.
This has existed for as long as people have worn clothes.
I wore my pink clothes.
We've tried to negotiate around them and make them look the way we want.
Without even haggling.
Right, people? And everyone's like, yeah, I got clothes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And a little bit of clown-ish from Mark, like, let me beat myself up a little, look stupid, which he does throughout this whole thing.
Thanks a lot, Lynn.
To the benefit of the infomercial, but let me just look stupid, get everyone comfortable.
All in the comfort and privacy of your own home.
Like, his icebreaker is comedy.
When things don't work out as planned, it's time for dial-it.
Not all these guys can do that.
Little vaudevillian, right? He just kind of comes out, swinging it in there, and he's physical enough where
His chest is going crazy.
he's running everywhere,
I need to run.
and he's always hands-on in every bit, whether he was using the pincers
No cardboard.
to get the paint off the half a table,
Squeeze out the old remover.
QRB does not lose its potency.
or here running out and working the washboard himself.
Yeah. He immediately goes into it. There's no monologue. He's like, my monologue is action.
Yeah.
Physicality and stuff. And let's address this. We'll move on from it. The sweater.
You can't wear nice clothes like
It's
this.
a beautiful sweater. It's purple. It's got these really cool designs on it. Something like straight out of like the Saved by the Bell kind of graphics. And I bet you the graphic department who made the Amazing Discovery stuff here, like, thinks this is like the best sweater ever.
That's the best part.
For the time, and even looking back at it now, like, pretty fucking sweet, man.
What year is this?
91?
Mike looks fantastic. And another business idea for us guys. What if we only sold Mike Levey sweaters? So every sweater that he ever wore or was captured in, we built out a whole line of men's, women's, children, families, matching, unmatching, everything, the Levey collection. And we just go, every time we see him in the sweater, that's print. See him in the sweater? That's print.
Yeah.
And that's all we sell. They're Levy sweaters.
Guys, stop. They already have it at Target. It's a Target.
No.
You're lying, Dave.
I know.
Shut up, Dave.
David.
I can be funny too.
Not like Mike.
Aw. Trade Mike.
Look at all those white people. All
Machine.
right.
And the old-fashioned clothesline, the automatic dryer now. But if there's one thing I can't understand, if we can come up with laptop computers, fax machines, car phones, automatic washers and dryers, when it comes to take the wrinkles out of our clothes, we still have to do this. Old-fashioned irony. Can you believe that? Of course, there is one good thing about ironing. See, most people, when they iron, they watch television. And, of course, they watch Amazing Discoveries. Right, guys?
Huh?
Well, to make everyone feel at home, we asked audience members to bring their laundry. And we're going to
Zoom
show
out.
you...
I love that.
I can't believe this. I'm telling you.
I think these people really brought laundry. I don't think that's stock laundry.
Tan laundry.
That's some genuine laughs they got going on.
The crowd is always so bought in and so into it for Mike. I feel like he might have been like, hey, listen, congratulations on getting your front row seat. It's also a BYOL situation, so bring your own laundry, show up on time. It has to be clean.
Wet? You gotta have it wet.
But we'll steam it. And they're like, yeah, of course. Yes.
The answer is yes.
Oh my God. I got a letter from Mike Levey.
Hi, what's your name?
He said to bring my laundry when I go to the taping.
Well, a smaller piece of what makes this so good is that you can imagine that a lot of the audience wanted to go to an infomercial taping.
Like Jan Laser.
I'm from Red Deer, Alberta, Canada. What do you think? I don't cook, and this is amazing.
Wanted to go to American Discoveries specifically. The other infomercials, you feel that you're hanging around Burbank or whatever, come be on the show. Which show? Yeah, sure, whatever. Like these guys, I think they might have waited in line just for Mark and company.
Yeah, what about Mike?
Hi, I'm Mike Levey.
So I could see that.
What about Mike?
Hey, Mike.
Oh my God, I called him Mark.
Just 3 times.
Hi, what's your name?
God damn it.
Take a lap.
I called him Mark as many times as he says, I like that.
I like that. I like that. I like that. With today's amazing discovery called the Power Steamer,
That's
it's going to
good.
make old-fashioned ironing a thing of the past. Let's welcome our special guest. She's
One
referred
clip.
to as
Yeah, that was in the comments section, so I was tipped off to that one. The man in suspenders at 152 who is early. He pulls a trigger a half beat early. Thank you, YouTube commenter, for tipping me off on that one. Here we go again.
And we're going to show you with today's amazing discovery called the Power Steamer that's going to make old-fashioned ironing a thing of the past. Let's welcome our special guest. She's referred to as the Princess of Pressing. Let's welcome Sandy Bradley. Welcome to Amazing Discovery.
Thank you very much.
Now Sandy takes over.
Now it's Sandy's turn.
Sandy.
2 questions.
What's under the plastic?
Did either of you guys find anything else out about Sandy Bradley?
Nothing.
Sandy.
No, tell
Nothing.
us.
Ghost.
No.
Are we sure she's not a ghost? Okay.
She's been called the Queen of Steam, the Maharashi of ironing, and the Princess of Pressing. That's all I could find.
Heart of gold, though.
Did you find that from that website that was black background and yellow lettering?
Yeah, and I had to reformat my computer as well.
Goodbye.
Had to defragment? Yeah. You knew someone when you were a child in the early 90s who looked exactly like this. They were a friend of one of your parents.
Hi, what's your name?
John.
And they came over for picnics, or you went to someone else's house, never her house.
I heard you paint houses.
And she looked exactly.
Yeah, always single too. Yeah,
And that's important to me.
That dress is awesome.
That was awesome.
We should just call our clothing line Amazing Discoveries.
Do it all.
We get the high jeans that Lynn was wearing. Yeah, let's just go for it.
Suspenders
That's
guy
good.
that's fair game.
a new way to iron. I mean, ironing's been around for years.
Mike, by the time this program is over today, the word iron won't even be in your vocabulary. I'm going to show you how to steam
What
the
if he's
wrinkles
talking
out with the
about
power
nutrients?
of the power steamer.
There's a
All right,
lot
I
of
gotta see
steam.
that. Ready for the
Okay.
power steamer? Let's
Call
go.
that
I
salt.
brought this expensive 100% rayon dress. Now, you know I travel a lot.
Yeah.
This came right out of my suitcase. Now,
looks
watch
like
this.
it.
You hang
It's
it
not
right
that
on
wrinkly,
the
No,
guys.
we're not being very
Yes.
polite. Can we get
There's a
Sandy
couple
an
things that
ironing
aren't
board?
that
No, I don't
wrinkly.
need an ironing board. You let the steam do all the work. Remember, the steam relaxes the fabric and knocks the wrinkles out fast. Now, where are the wrinkles, Mike?
Oh.
A few seconds without an ironing board.
Without
That's
an
pretty
ironing
good.
Now, I brought an identical dress, and I wore this for about
Sure,
an
why-
hour the
why
other
wouldn't
day.
you
It
bring an
wasn't
identical
dirty,
dress?
just wrinkled. So I had the hotel press it for me.
Pressing $10.75.
See, I'm
Press
saving
only.
you money
How
already.
bad's inflation? That doesn't sound like okay.
I like to just save money, but wait, how does that work? How does the power
I'm going to
steamer do
show
that?
you. Come on, let's go take a tour to the Hall of Pressing Past.
How
Yeah.
did you
Oh.
do that?
Never mind.
Either
This is
that's
probably how
Mike's idea, or he just serves it up to the audio engineer is just having a blast like everyone else, and he's like, "What you want to do an echo?"
It is if you want it to be.
Yeah, 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 we want to do an echo.
That's so good.
Sure.
At first, I was like, did they do it in the room or did they do it in post and act? I don't know.
You could do
I
post.
think they did it in the room. Oh, you think they did it in post?
Yeah, it'd be easy enough to do in post.
I don't know though.
Wait, what was his real reaction? Did he look up and like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and people
Okay.
You
laughed
can't tell
too.
because he's the best. That's why he's so good. The fact that we can't figure it out is a testament to Mike. Okay.
All right, I ain't going conspiracy. All right,
I'm
I'm
going to
good.
give you a little history lesson. They put this on a wood stove and then right on their
Look at
fabric.
that antique.
Pick that up.
Whoa, that's heavy.
That's how they got the term pumping iron. Then they tried to modernize
Right,
them a
it was.
They
little
look
bit.
nicer.
Yeah, but Mike, they all still work on the same principle. They have a heating element, a coil that runs through
Those
it that
mitts.
heats it up.
Like on the surface of an electric stove, like a red hot heating element is inside the iron?
Yeah, hot metal on your fine fabrics, but not with the power.
So I just wanted to check with you guys 3.5 minutes in. Are Mrs. Doubtfire jokes in or out just before we get too far?
In.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Steamer, Mike, pick that up.
Whoa.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, this is light. This is great.
Weighs about a pound when it's
Okay,
filled with water.
let's get this going.
Okay.
I got to see how this works.
First, you got to fill it up.
Just a
You
drink.
just add a little bit of salt, about 1/8 of a teaspoon, right
it
into your
up.
power steamer
Dump
cup
it in.
with
Now-
ordinary tap
The
water.
salt.
Now wait.
I wasn't
Now,
ready for the
there's
salt.
something I know about
I don't
ironing
think that's
is you
real
have
anymore.
to use distilled water or the inside of the iron's all going to all corrode and everything. I know that.
Mike, remember I told
Real
you I was
slow
going to show
pour.
you how to save
Sloppy
money?
Nacho pour.
You don't have to use distilled water. You just use regular tap water.
We're saving money already.
Is that that?
That's
Plug
pretty
it
good.
in, right.
Should I put this away?
No. The little measuring cup
Love that.
also doubles as a stand. And I'm going to show
Where was
you
he
more
gonna put
about
it?
that.
Am I doing the wrong thing?
But I know how you take care of this. You got to get a paint scraper with a blade and scrape it down, right?
But not moments.
Yeah.
The best.
He's so
Yeah.
He's got one good one coming up.
I feel like this
Why does it
is
look
one
like
of the
an
things that's disappeared from newer infomercials.
They've disappeared.
Is the Russian doll aspect of a lot of these things of like, this has this, and this in it. It's like, oh, it's 4 million colors.
This is the 4 million colors in one container.
one bottle.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is the cup. Yeah, it's also the stand. Even Ron's like, no. Everything's fit for purpose. You get 12. Ron's like, you need more things.
Hold it, Ron.
You get 12 cookie doughs.
You get 12 different dyes and shapes.
Cookie dye? What the fuck?
Power rod.
Okay, great. This is like, nah, you're taking this with you. You're going to live with this steamer
Or a woman.
because
That's the whole
That's
thing
what
here is
you-
like the travel
people do.
aspect is so pounded into your brain, and
Pounded.
this is a perfect travel thing, right? Because it all is one. It comes together as one piece.
The two fit inside each other.
Yeah, I wonder if I think just assembly in sales was a big thing for a long time. You know, like the no assembly required.
Well, it's a
That
DeLorean.
now you would hear that and you go, yeah, I know I have to build it, you jerks. Like you just lie to me all the time.
The problem is people have been lied to.
And I think that was the transformer aspect of a product.
talking robot with a mind of its own.
Put a few things together and go. I think that used to tantalize people. I'm pretty excited about it, I would
it's
guess.
American
Continue
made.
on with our history lesson.
Oh, look at this.
This is
old
an
thing.
old-fashioned
Taiwan.
mangle, Mike. Have you ever seen
Yes.
one of those?
My mom used to have one of those, yeah, for doing sheets and tablecloths and things, yeah.
Did you guys ever see one of those? Feels like Sturbridge Village.
Yeah, I don't want to sound elitist,
What's wrong, Eli?
but I've never seen one of those in
It was
action.
an attempt to automate
No,
things, but Mike,
I've
it
seen it
still
on, like,
works
the
on the
Three
same
Stooges or
principle.
something.
You have hot metal against your
Somebody's
fine
tie goes through
fabrics.
it.
Yeah, right. It's the
Okay,
same thing.
now
yeah.
come on back over and let me tell you
Ron-
about the
Ron
power
could
steamer. Remember
extrude
when
through
I
that
had
Look at the look at the steam coming out. Like a professional dry cleaner. Look at that.
Dank,
Remember when I
dank
added the
steam.
salt? The salt
That is
what
dank
makes it
steam.
steam. It
Yeah.
acts as a natural conductor with the minerals in the tap water between those two little
I
electrodes.
mean, there's no heat element in there.
No, there's
No
nothing
heating
inside to
element?
rust or
It's just
corrode.
You mean it's not going to shoot out the rust spots like on a fine shirt? You ruin a shirt when you're ironing the rust spots. Ever had that happen?
You'll never have any rust spots on your clothes again.
Say it one more
And
time.
Let me show you this. You can turn it on the side to save the steam.
I don't really get this part.
And if you need to use it, you just pick it back up and it's ready to go. And look at the steam.
Look at the amount.
There's so
of
much I
steam
don't
coming
understand
out.
about this.
Very professional.
But I think this is a good place to talk about steamers. Welcome back to Steamer Talk with Sturdy and the Bros. We're steaming. I've had steamers and they all suck.
Nothing is ever as simple as it sounds,
I've
is it?
hated all of them
I hate this song.
to the point that I've reverted to ironing. Have you guys had better steaming experiences than I have.
I've never used one. Mark, have you used one?
We have one.
People just like you.
They're good on like t-shirts.
I just buy some bigger shirts.
And things that you can't iron over.
Can't do like a real dress shirt though.
No, for like creases and shit like that.
I think Mike Keenan's a genius.
I've also never put salt in mine. I think that might be
Maybe that's it.
maybe something I'm missing.
Let me see that.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
That's all right. I'll give it a shot anytime.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe my salt content is low.
Virgin strawberry margarita.
Wardrobe always has one.
Huge wardrobe.
But I wonder if they have like the real goods. You know, they have one that looks like a vacuum.
Yeah.
That's the other thing too, is I've always had not industrial strength steamers. I've had ones that have been publicly available.
Actually, the Power Steamer has more steam than any portable steamer on the market that I've ever seen. It's UL listed and it's an American-made
That you've ever
product.
seen though.
Made in America.
Seen them all?
I like that. And the best part is there's no hot metal
like
against
that.
your fine
We won the
fabric.
Cold War.
Shut up again automatically.
Right, but that's just the beginning, Mike. Come on
No,
over
it
here.
still
Now, I
shuts
watched
off.
your program, and I know that you like
Oh,
challenges.
We have a challenge for you. Don't worry.
No, Mike, I have a challenge for you. We're going to have an iron-off.
An iron-off?
Right. I've got 2 men's cotton dress shirts here, and I'm going to give you one of them.
Well, this one's my size. You've got this for me? Well,
Right.
thank you very much.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
that.
I bought it with your money. But
I can't believe you looked in the camera for a second.
Iron sitting here in a spray bottle. It's all hooked up. There's an ironing board back there. I've got the Power Steamer ready, and we're going to have a contest.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go. Now I'm going to hang
is
my
so
up on a
unintimidated.
hanger.
Actually,
And
you
remember-
chose the wrong person because
Look at him.
I actually have to be pretty
That's
good
a
at
good snap.
ironing.
Actually, let
Yeah, it was.
My
the
mom
steam of the Power
taught me how to
Steamer
do
do
this.
all the work.
You'll see.
And you
Watch
can do
this.
everything hanging on a hanger. How you doing over there, Mike?
Doing great, doing great.
Good,
I want to show you a
good.
little trick with the collar
Great.
here.
Did you guys know this collar trick?
No, I've never seen anyone start this way either.
Ironing makes me want to cry.
There's no time to
I
cry.
hate ironing.
I hate cleanup.
It's my least favorite thing to do.
All I do.
That's all I do.
I probably screw it up every time.
You won't goof it up.
You should get a Power Steamer.
Yeah.
I know.
I never knew anything of this collar trick.
Looks magic.
Like that's a varsity move.
So what is he doing? He's just prepping it to do the collar first? What is the collar trick?
Are you going to tell us?
So he's grabbing it basically on the top back seam of a button-down shirt that goes across shoulder to shoulder,
And to the left.
holding that flat.
Let's see. Oh, boy.
I always hate
You're
the
getting fancy
duvet cover
there.
on the top of an
Now I'm
iron.
going to
telling
go
you.
right
I
over all
also
the
struggle
buttons,
with it.
just like this.
Over the buttons is huge.
Okay, I've got
Yep.
half of the front done.
You're going to call me the prince of pressing.
Oh,
you watch
boy.
and see.
Great.
You gotta get
I
married.
can do this professionally.
How's it going, Mike?
Going great.
Good.
Nice collar.
Got your
huh?
spray bottle over there?
I mean, he's
Spray
not doing
bottles
that
here.
bad.
No problem.
It's okay.
Whoops.
And I'm
Oh,
my
very
favorite
good.
part
The
about
buttons
this.
Here.
I have-
Watch the
Oh,
buttons.
Mike, I just have one sleeve to do here.
And I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I'm
Mike.
doing fine. I'm doing it.
Okay,
more
let's
buttons.
Hey, Mike.
just give you a little more
It is
time. I'll
perfect,
check the
though, huh?
collar.
Guys.
Mark.
Okay, I'm finished,
The
Mike.
sleeves.
Stop.
This
Does the jacket matter?
Yeah, it does. This is what is brilliant about this because it's so like jovial and lighthearted. They don't
Steam relaxes the fabric.
make fun of the iron like another infomercial would.
A hand saw for this, a circular saw for that, a band saw, a miter saw, and a jigsaw. And with all the different blades, that job's turned into an expensive jigsaw puzzle.
They don't like make some stupid claim like irons don't work and they're terrible.
I don't know how I could do this at home with any other machine.
All they do
That's all I do.
is make the steamer do something that an iron cannot do. It's just like it's like football. It's like where's the weak link on this defense?
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Well, the iron takes
Yeah.
longer than my thing.
It takes about 13 minutes to heat
And
up.
it can't defend itself
Do right. Your can defense.
right now. So we are going to attack it for that specifically. And then to put it up a notch,
11.
what we'll see in just a second is it's like, okay, yeah, it was a little faster, whatever. Then he burns the shirt.
How'd it get burned?
Right. And then the where it's
Spoilers?
just like, it's like,
Jeez,
I know, okay, sorry. Well, deal with it. Just deal with it. And then you burn the shirt.
How'd it get burned?
It's like, okay, so one's faster than the other, whatever. It's like, yeah, well, you might burn something.
How'd it get burned?
And then it's like, well, shit, I don't want to do that. It's just, this bit rules. This bit
It's as straight as a ruler.
fantastic.
Look at that hand too.
And Mark, like you said too, Mike is good at ironing. Like he's moving quickly. He's doing a good job. It seems like it's like, oh yeah, he knows what he's doing.
What are you doing? What are you
Like he's so invested in the bits that he just can't help but crush it.
Can I just say one more thing before we start?
Yes.
To me, it's the weakest part of the entire product
You are the weakest link.
because I've never really been like, ironing takes too long.
What can you do in 10 seconds?
It is a chore. I get that. But this whole bit is about until Dave not spoiled it, but
We wasted the good surprise on
talked
you.
about the burn on the thing. But this is about speed up at this point.
This works really fast.
And I don't think I've ever asked like, oh my God, speed is such an issue with ironing. The other stuff moving forward will be. Up until that point, I don't think this is the strongest kind of demonstration.
They're setting the table, right? They're like, listen, we'll give you this one, right? So you're thinking, because if you're also like trying to be as skeptical as possible,
Nobody's like that. Nobody.
they're giving you one off the bat. Because you're like, speed? Come on.
Let me see that.
And they're like, that's the closest you're going to get to having a chance.
Remember that bourbon, right?
Yeah, away from you.
I got just a little more.
Mike, stop and get over here right now.
You're done?
I'm done. Look at
Without
that.
an
Oh, it does go out of frame.
There's the wrinkles, Mike.
Whoa, look at that. And it smells so fresh. Why does it smell so fresh like that?
Oh, I'm so proud of this. This is the fresh
Everyone's
linen
proud.
scent. Remember when
Remember
I
how
filled it
proud
up
Lynn was
over
of her
there?
dad?
Right?
I added a couple of drops of the fresh linen scent. That
God, I
keeps
love that
everything
scent.
smelling fresh and clean.
So the power steamer not only takes the wrinkles out, but it makes the clothes smell great.
Oh, nice pause.
Before we watch Mike huff the steam.
Linen hookah.
Yeah, it does look like a
One of you mugs got a light.
No, this is fresh linen. This is great.
Is this salt?
This is salt and linen. That's named my next comedy album after Rosemary and Graham Crackers. It's going to be Salt and Linen. I didn't see her putting those drops in before, but yeah.
Nah, I didn't either,
Good
yeah.
point. Yeah.
But then again, this isn't the steamer she was demoing with before. We'll give her all the credit. She wins. She's the princess. Who am I? I'm not even,
The scent is in the steam. That's very
Files are
clever.
in
I
the
like
computer.
that.
Kind of reminds you of when your mother hung the clothes out on the clothesline on a crisp, sunny day.
I like that.
It wasn't the
What's
steamer.
that?
like
I smell
that.
something burning.
Mike, you left the iron on your shirt.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You
Fantastic.
ruined your shirt, Mike.
it's not that bad.
Oh, no.
Probably
It's
had
not
it on
great
the
though,
wrong
Mark,
setting.
is it?
All
I
right.
really blew this.
You know what? You've got it up
No,
too
you're
high
right.
and you did what a lot of people did. You left it sit on there too long. Now, if you'd have had the power steamer, that
Yeah.
wouldn't have
Turn on
happened.
its
See,
side.
look. First of all, you can't turn it up too high.
It's not going to burn this?
And it's not going to burn it because there's no hot metal. And the best part is it has automatic shut-off. If you accidentally leave it, as soon as it runs out of steam, it automatically shuts itself off.
That's pretty good. Let's see
Seems
here.
like it's still a little too long.
Whoa, no scorch mark.
It's a lot of salt,
I like
but
that. That's good. I really ruined this.
Well, it wasn't
Oh,
a like to like
Oh,
either.
what a shame. Well, look.
The iron was on that shirt for the entire time that she called him over. We could play back the tape and get
Back and to the
the
left.
full duration, but it was like over a minute to scorch the shirt, and that was like 20 seconds.
yeah. Did they actually burn it?
How'd it get burned?
The shirt?
Yeah.
I think so.
Conspiracy. Probably, right? I hope.
It'd be so easy.
Yeah.
Because all you got to do is not pay attention to it for a minute.
And it was also out of frame long enough too, where you could have someone like make sure it was turned up high enough
We
too,
turn off the machines.
like it, you know, to double check. Like you could have someone like while they go away, just walk over, take a peek at the iron, be like, "Yep, it's gonna burn
Ready to
that
go.
shirt."
How'd it get burned?
Walk away. It's like, nice job, PA in the front row. Good
A
work.
good burn boy.
Thanks.
Best boy, burn boy.
Jeans.
Hey, Jeans.
So you can get that professional crease. I like that professional crease.
Okay.
I like
I
that.
like that.
I love professional crease.
So you can get that professional crease.
Good. I'm going to show you how to do that professional crease.
I like that professional crease.
Okay.
At least we found the name of the episode.
You don't have to spend the money. Remember, we're here to show you how to save time and money.
I'm ready.
Now, you line that little steam vent right there up
Wait,
at the
I
edge
know
of the
how.
fabric.
This is one thing I know how to do. You want to get a sharp crease with
I don't
an
see
iron,
him as a
you gotta
jeans guy.
lean into it.
No,
lean.
you don't have to lean in it.
Especially
you
with
just go
professional
over
creases.
it lightly, Mike. Let your
He
fingers.
wears creased jeans to do yard work.
I like that professional crease.
Crisp creased jeans, some nice white New
Mike,
Balances.
let your
Yeah,
fingers
that
do
way.
the steaming.
Let your fingers do the steaming.
Right. Now, come
Steam
on
fingers.
back down. Okay, that's enough.
That's a
Doesn't take
t-shirt.
much time.
Wish both
Now
of
you
their
have
hands
a
were in it
nice,
when they did that.
sharp.
Whoa.
I wish there was 15 hands on those
Look at a
pants right now.
professional crease.
That's great, Mike, and you did it yourself.
Wow. Now, wait a second. Now, what
Pants
if you
right
make a
shut.
mistake? Like, I've done this before. You
Eyes wide,
get
Steve.
one crease going one way and one crease going the other. Is that permanent in there now?
With the power
It
of
is if
the
you want
power
it to be.
steamer, Mike, you can take the crease right back out the same way you put it in. And it's also great for little sewing projects. You can do hems, seams, creases,
Look,
pleats.
it's gone
darts.
just like that. I like the
Magic.
power. This is pretty good.
Okay,
Looks
but
magic.
now I'm going to show you how to take wrinkles out of some of the things
That's
that are
some bull.
hardest to get the wrinkles out of.
That was pretty
And
hard to
we're-
me.
Okay, well, we're going to start with something that's really hard.
What a mess.
100% linen.
Oh, you have to take that to the dry
Linen is one
cleaner.
of the hardest
That actually
fabrics
looks
there are
wrinkled.
to iron, but not with the power of the power steamer. See how that just
Can you
knocks
see that?
those wrinkles
They
right
benefit from 1991
I'm hypnotized.
cameras.
It's like, I don't know if that was a first down.
You can't really see.
Okay, so yeah, it's definitely a shirt
Go to the beach without my shirt.
or a jacket.
Guys, listen to me. The jacket, it doesn't matter.
Those guys in chains do.
Yeah.
Right out.
Neither do we.
The line keeps moving when the camera
This would
moves.
have cost a lot of money to have clean and press.
Okay, now we're going to try silk. Remember, with
Is that
silk,
us?
you've got to be real careful because you can't put a hot iron on that because the fabric is so fragile. But look at how that just takes the wrinkles.
There's a silk
The
saver
wrinkles
right
right
just
out.
go away. Can you believe that? You're going to save a lot of money with the power steamer.
Now I'm going to really show you how to save a lot of money
It's
on
got to
dry
look
cleaning
exactly
bills.
like an iron just to compete with the
Yes.
irons, right?
Yeah. You could do a circle. It could be as effective as a circle or a square, I would think.
Because you just want it around and be like, oh, what is that? An iron? It's like, no, it's actually a steamer.
Yeah, you get the mistake buys.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the accidental purchase. Like, then they're just trying to stick it. Like, what the?
Yeah. Because otherwise you're like, what the hell would I need a
This is
steamer
a
for?
man's 100% wool coat, and you can save a lot
100%
of money
wool
because
coat.
you don't have to take it to the cleaners.
Yeah, it looks like it came just out of a suitcase. I know I had that happen all the time. What a mess.
Well, you know what? I'm going to let you try this one. You haven't done anything in a while since the crease. You go ahead and just do it like I showed you.
Okay,
Just
no
go
problem.
right over the fabric.
How long ago would you guess the
Yeah,
It
crease
was like 45 seconds?
45 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, between 45 seconds and a minute. You haven't done anything since then. Come on, Mike.
A lot of money on things like
Just
this.
beat 'em
wear
up. You
for a
just keep
couple
beating 'em
hours
up.
And you got to take them to the
Jesus,
cleaners
take it easy.
just to have the
This is
wrinkles
pretty
steamed
easy.
out.
Now, how do you do the buttons?
Just go right over the top. You don't
Dump
have to
it
go in
in.
between
That made
buttons.
me really nervous because I've burnt myself with a steamer before.
With the hand,
No,
yeah.
but he has very ginger, smart hands.
I know
He
you're
can
not
do
wearing
this.
The
gloves.
top of the button?
Right. You can do beadwork, artwork, all.
Plastic bags.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, you did a pretty good job.
With gloves on.
All
Great
right.
to travel with. You got to have this when you travel.
Like it was
right?
just an
It's
arm of
wonderful
a
for travel because
jacket,
you can
like,
do everything while it's
fine.
hanging up. And
2 pair of socks.
you just press this little button, collapse the handle, put this in your suitcase. It doesn't take up any more room than 2 pairs
Just
of
wait for it to
socks.
cool down.
Should you unplug it before you put it in the suitcase?
2 pairs of
clever.
giant
I don't know.
1990s tube socks. That's
yes.
right.
How
guys.
big were socks in 1991?
Huge. They were here. They were all tube socks.
Socks and shin guards on that. I think.
Yeah. And your lacrosse helmet.
Sock size and mobile phone size have mirrored each other through the ages. They could do it. You can see the graphs run parallel.
I want to show you right here. Now,
That's good.
this is a little textured fabric brush. And make sure when you put this in that you always keep it on
Dump
the
it
side.
in.
Remember how I showed you to put it on the side? It saves the steam.
Turns off the steam.
You know, that's got hot live steam in there. You want to be real careful. So always
Hot
turn it
live
on the
steam.
A
side.
good safety tip, keep your fingers away from the steam
Right,
vent.
otherwise
Okay.
you'd burn your fingers. But then when you're ready to use
Professional.
it,
Starts
turn
right
it
up
right
again.
back up and it starts right up again.
And look at all that steam.
And you can use this for removing lint, pet hair,
What a
but
mess.
also
Looks like a piece of
for
art yucca.
raising the
What a
nap.
mess.
Now,
on
you got to
things
have that something
like
like
this velvet dress. You come down, Mike, to get out the wrinkles, then just go back up with the brush
Stroking velvet
to raise
with
the
Aunt
nap.
Sandy.
That's it. Can you see that? Look at that. You could iron this whole
I can
thing
see
in
it,
a few
Mike.
minutes.
And you can even do
got a great
upholstered
seat.
furniture and rejuvenate it with the little brush.
Ooh,
Now,
100% suede.
Yes,
do you
this
know?
takes a special cleaner.
Do you
This is a
honestly
real-
think Mike Levey
Because
can't
Levey
tell
can, yeah.
the percentage of suede by touch? Get the fuck out of here. That man was born in suede.
I don't know. I think you can get about 90%. Nobody's perfect.
No, but-
Right?
clean, but not
Nobody
with the
knows
power
suede like
steamer.
that. No.
Come down to get out the wrinkles, back up with the brush to raise the nap, and you never need a pressing cloth because there is no metal
Was that a
iron
medium?
shine.
Wow. Look, even suede. This is nice. Now, look what we've seen. We've
Suede and
seen
suede?
suede. We've seen velour. Men's jackets, great for traveling. Silk, linen, and men's dress shirts. They smell so clean. The whole wardrobe done with the power steamer.
And you do them all while they're hanging up, but that's not all you can do while they're hanging up. Come on over here. What do you do when you take your drapes out of the dryer
You
and they're
send them
all
out.
wrinkled like this? No.
You send them
Hang
out.
right
Wait
back
a
up on the
second.
curtain
Send them
rod.
out like the
Feed them
kids.
from behind.
Right
Sorry,
on
Ron.
the curtain rod. And look at that. It
Look
just
if you
knocks the
believe it.
wrinkles out instantly.
The wrinkles are just going away.
Right, now I did the
like
shears.
rejuvenate.
Now I'm going to let you do undo the drapes. We're going to give you another
Their
turn.
stage is
Now
such a
remember,
sandbox.
not only are you taking out the
They're just
wrinkles, you're
playing with
taking
it.
out the odor.
It's like an
Drapes hold
American
odors more than
Gladiators,
any other thing in the whole house.
Obstacles.
Yeah, someone's just shooting wrinkled shirts at them
No
with the
more
duct tape
cookie
to steam
odor,
and
no more
fly by.
hot odor. You did great, Mike.
Nice
I
design.
wouldn't
We
want
gotta
to
give
smell
our
everything.
audience a chance to try this.
Yeah,
Everyone
let's
brought
do
their
that.
laundry. Stand up over there. Everyone, hurry up, get over there.
Oh, yeah.
Sammy's got a steamer for you guys to try. And wait, we got
You know what's great during that?
They were so
Take a little step into why Dave Corn.
Why?
I've been thinking about this with all the movement and all the fun they have on set.
It's more fun than just doing jumping jacks or running in place, you know?
The stage manager for this must be the proest pro.
Whether you're a professional contractor like Sean or a do-it-yourselfer like me.
Because to not only orchestrate all that, but to not be in that shot when that camera turned and swung right over where that person was definitely standing, direct those people to ninja out of the way, to never see them, to make it feel like Mike was the only one giving them direction.
Probably, yeah, he's probably right with the camera. We talked about it the last time.
We keep talking about it. I can't get over it. Yeah.
Because we were shocked by how the audience was just going crazy.
Is that crazy good?
This one's a little different.
Their muscles are going crazy the entire time.
His chest is going crazy.
He probably just taps him on the shoulder.
Keep your back straight.
You're gonna move over to the audience.
Yeah.
Yep.
Over there, and he's right on his back.
It's clearly such a team effort.
I'm supposed to wear myself out for the team?
There's role players all over this place.
What team?
There's a lot of trust going on here. You watch this, and then you watch Ron awkwardly command, his assistants to do things.
My daughter is over here. She'll show you how to do a turkey, okay?
That's funny. But Mike,
Hi, I'm Mike Levey.
Sandy,
The princess of pressing.
the rest of the team, I mean, it's just like Swiss watch.
Ian. Ian's probably at location
Running
number
over.
one.
Love
Ian,
that.
Ian, are you
And
there?
then Ian. Then we get Ian in the mix.
Hi, Mike. We're at the first location, but I believe the
Oh, yeah.
lady's got some
the best one.
old-fashioned ironing
best
problems.
part.
Let's see.
I wish they didn't cut here, Dave, going in the race.
What do you mean? They just stayed there the whole time?
No.
They just follow. They do like Goodfellas.
Like I'm a clown, I amuse you.
Yeah.
They did it on the
follow
other
the
one.
cord.
They did
Hey,
it on
I'm
the other
sure
one.
they wanted to,
Yeah.
I'm sure that they wanted to.
His extension cord wasn't long enough, I don't think.
The premise, right?
Yeah.
So this is where they are willing to goof on themselves, right? Where they're like, "You think this is ridiculous? You think Ian's a silly character?
Why are you in a tuxedo?
Watch this." Like,
Yeah.
show up at your house unannounced
I
with a
believe you've got some
steaming
very
steamer.
pressing problems, and I'm here with a power steamer to steam them away.
Come on in.
You see, the power of the power steamer will amaze you.
I'm so happy you're here, Ian.
This
I
lady's
hate
killing
ironing.
it. Killing it. Just
All
like right on his heels.
For someone who hates ironing, her house certainly doesn't reflect that sentiment.
Attitude reflect leadership, Captain.
She has an ironing board open, and her decor can only be described as hung shirts. And VCR. And
She's just
VCR
been doing
VCR.
it all day, and she's done with it.
I love it. All I see in here is exposed brick and hung shirts. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm not
And a
surprised.
VCR player,
With this
maybe?
kind of item, we
It's up
don't
there.
need the old-fashioned
that a
ironing board.
receiver on
Simply
top?
hang it on
Yeah,
a hanger and let the power of the power steamer
Oh, yeah, Mark,
do
duh.
the work. Just watch
They don't
those
go into the
wrinkles
house
disappear.
because it's a
Straight over
set.
the buttons, over the pockets.
That's a good smelling.
That's part
What?
of the magic of the power steamer.
That is amazing.
And with the compliments of amazing discoveries, I hope that
Giveaway?
will shorten your working
Can't believe he's
day.
touching her that
Okay,
much.
But Mike,
They all
Mike,
touch each other a
we've
lot.
sorted these
Yeah.
problems. Now I must be away to the
1991 was
next
very
location.
different, right? We just won the Cold War.
Well, they do it as a clue in to move you on your mark and like to get you out. Like if you're moving that fast, you need some kind of help to be like, it's not going fast enough for Mike.
This isn't wood. This is for Micah.
I
Come
believe
on.
they got live footage.
Occasion.
All right, go on. Get on there. We'll set you up. See you later. Does everyone here want to try the power?
It would have been great if this was a less well-oiled machine.
I don't know how I could do this at home with any other machine.
I could just picture coming out of that bit, coming off the screen, have the logo pop up, and then right behind them is just the set of her house.
Yeah.
It's like, we didn't clean the shot. But like, of course, here they're pros.
Yeah, wait, look at Sandy here.
Sandy.
She just hit her mark. Like, looks happy as like not a care in the world.
There's no time to cry.
Not worried about the next line. I think this is the end.
She's counting money.
Yeah. She's just like, I hit all of my 150 lines.
64.
I'm just taking a break. This is great.
Yeah, 15 minutes in.
Now look
what we've seen. Come on over here. We saw.
So he just did his spin move,
Fundamental movement.
jog. It has to be something where he's like, if I ever move on set,
Go!
I don't care how far I'm moving,
Moves that can help you protect your life.
I'm running.
I need to run.
Because that was 2 steps
64.
that he made into 3 steps with a spin so he could run.
Get to the mark.
Cheers.
While they're hanging on the curtain
They
rod.
smell
Recap.
so good. A whole wardrobe. A must for travel,
And
right?
it takes up as much space as 2 pairs of socks.
Dave, do you like this camera?
Professional creases. I wouldn't have ruined my nice new shirt. And we saved $10.75 over the hotel pressing bill.
Save on pressing
But wait
bill.
a second. The big question, Sandy Bradley. Come on over here.
Okay.
525.
How much?
Okay, before I get to the price, remember
Breathe
how
through
much
the
money you're going to save.
Oh, you're right. You save a lot of money with
This
the power
bit
steamer.
is pretty
And what
amazing.
about your shirt? You would have never ruined your shirt with the power steamer.
All right. But how
And
much?
how about the time you're going to save?
I know. How
Okay.
much?
You get the power steamer, no hot metal in your fine fabrics.
I like that.
You get the cup. It also
bidding.
doubles as a stand.
Very clever.
And the booklet
Yes.
that tells
A
you how
booklet,
easy it is
yes.
to use the
No,
power
the
steamer.
booklet. If it's so easy, why would you need a booklet to tell you? how
Every
to steam
product has a
clothes?
booklet. I'm pretty sure every
so easy.
every product we've done has
There's
a
no
booklet.
value prop for the booklet. I know the booklet makes you feel like God. I got you.
It's a recipe
Really
book.
is easy, isn't it? Okay. How much for all this? Now, for Amazing Discoveries viewers, how much?
Okay, Mike, for all this, $39.95.
They hate it. I love
There's
it.
the crowd.
That's all the money
There
you're
they
going
are.
to save. What about the time you're going to save?
Now, here's what you have to do right now to get them off your back. You got to throw something else in. How about that fresh linen scent?
Hell yeah.
You put that in the water, and the steam makes your clothes smell fresh.
He gets the audience stimulated. Like, you're going to hate this.
I hate this song.
Get ready. You're going to hate this part.
Yuck, I hate broccoli.
They get to do something amazing.
Discoveries.
It feels like he's pushing her a lot more
What's wrong, Eli?
than Lynn had to be pushed, where he's actually taking products and putting them on the counter. He's like,
Countertop magician?
you're going to throw this in too, right?
Right.
And she's like, oh, yeah, I'll do it. Or Lynn's like, all right, I got a little more for you. Come here. Like, come sit at the bar with me, kid.
Mike, don't push me any further.
Or he's more like, this is
Yeah.
what we're doing. Right, Sandy?
I think it's just more rubber meets the road where the reality happens. It's like, here's the product. How much is it? And it's like, well,
What is the price? Are you going to tell us?
no, actually, Mike, there's
Show us
not
this.
there's not that much to it. You know, like, there's not that
But
much
that
to
should be
it.
extra.
And how about the textured fabric brush for suede and leathers
That
and
should be
velour?
extra.
Now we have something cooking here. How much for all this, Sandy? For Amazing Discoveries viewers, how much?
Okay, Mike, for all this, $39.95.
No, stupid.
Suspenders is so angry.
Come on, that's a good deal. I got to tell you, I don't know how to help you out of this one because that's all there is.
All I do.
I get the picture, Mike. I'm going to throw in a packet of salt.
That's all.
A packet of salt? Did you get this from a restaurant, Sandy? No, you can't do that. You have to give them some extra special deal.
Okay, Mike, let's knock $10 off the price. $29.95.
She didn't even have to talk to her manager.
Got a deal. Now, when we come back, Sandy's in charge. More uses for the power steamer.
That's
We're
the
gonna see
bit.
how
It doesn't
our
matter what's
doing,
there.
and we're gonna check in with
Doesn't
Peter
matter
on
what she
the
gives you.
picture
It's just
number 2.
was going to be
All this
cheaper the whole time, and my audience is going to make it that way.
Still ironing the old-fashioned way? Push, pull, back and forth. Oh, you're aching back. Not anymore.
You're
Introducing
aching
the
back?
Power Steamer, the latest weapon in the war on wrinkles. Watch the amazing power of the Power Steamer make wrinkles just fall away
my two
without an
favorite
ironing
things are
board.
this.
When
The
you
latest
fill your
weapon in
Power
the war
Steamer
on
with
wrinkles.
economical ordinary tap water, add a few drops of the special fresh linen scent, and everything you steam smells just like it came off the
This
clothesline
lady's
on a crisp
amazing.
sunny
Wait.
day.
Does that smell good though?
Does it smell like it's coming off the clothesline on a crisp autumn day from the steamer, or because she was steaming it on the clothesline outside on a crisp autumn day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's double dipping.
You can power steam your cotton shirts. You can power steam your silk blouses.
Power
you can
steam
power steam
fry a
100%
blouse.
linen. You'll
Power
even be
steam
pleased
fry
with
a
your
wool
pleats
coat.
and sweaters. There, no sweat
Here
with
we
the
go.
power
No
steamer.
sweat?
You just steam right over those beads and buttons, and everything smells so fresh and clean because the scent is in the steam. Now that's clever.
Awesome.
Stop struggling to iron in
That's
that crease.
good.
Just let the
Pounding.
power steamer do the work. Lay it on its side, and it even turns off automatically. And look, that's a professional crease. Now you'd have to be a fool to iron wool, but
Like
with the
in your
power
hand.
steamer,
yeah.
that suit jacket looks
Mrs.
just
Levey?
like it came back
I
from the
love her
expensive
sweater.
dry
You thought that
cleaner.
maybe you could go to the bathroom
I use it every day in my plumbing business.
and take a break during this infomercial? No.
No. Unless you're stepping
No.
away to go to your handset, to go to your landline and
Yeah.
make a phone call to Amazing Discoveries. No, you're not going to.
Call these numbers right now.
When you travel, you don't
Yes.
have to look like you just climbed out of your suitcase. Flip the handle release, and
Yeah.
the power steamer goes with
It's
you.
my
and
Nash
takes
in a
up
box.
no more space than 2 pairs of
Ooh,
socks.
Wally Nash
Pressing
in a
that velour
box,
make you poor?
girl.
Not anymore. Just attach the textured
Unbelievable.
fabric brush and let the power steamer go to work. It's
So,
Unbelievable.
for those of you who are merely listening with us and haven't dug in to watch the infomercial,
I want to watch you taste this.
get ready at around 18 minutes and 45 seconds
18.
for a real special surprise for the weary traveler when they pop open their suitcase. And also, feel free to take a listen to last week's episode about the Great Walk of China.
steam out the wrinkles and up to freshen the nap. With the textured fabric brush, you can even power steam pure suede. Ironing your curtains, making you a
100%.
little uncertain.
Oh.
Seems like you're getting nowhere, right? With the power steamer, you
She's on
steam away
buttons.
the wrinkles while your drapes and
Yep.
shears are hanging.
Nice.
Say
Yep.
goodbye to that.
Hey,
funky
what's up?
Oh,
Love
cigar
this
guy.
Get to the food!
God, not so loud.
They just, man, the B team, they just were like, B team, can you just
What team?
pick up this stuff so our narrator has some great content? And they're like, yeah, we can just pick,
Yeah,
we can,
yes.
we can just get pickups,
The quicker picker up.
or we can make this sing,
Oh, don't make me sing.
baby. Like, this is like, Mike, what do you think about a guy
got this.
popping out of a suitcase? Oh, yeah, I like that.
I like that.
Every production is, I like that.
like that.
Like, man, Mike gives a lot of really good feedback.
But this is the lazy part, and they go for it.
odor and say hello to the fresh linen scent thanks to the power
Remember
of the
smoking
power steamer.
inside?
When you order your power steamer system, here's what you'll get. First, the American-made UL listed power steamer. Next, the convenient filling cup that doubles as a stand for steaming scarves.
Is
and
everything
blocking
made in
the
America?
textured fabric brush for velours,
just-
suedes, and upholstery. And of course,
Sandy
a
is.
generous supply of special concentrated linen scent so you can power steam in that wonderful fragrance of freshness. All this
smell
for
my
just
curtains.
$29.95. Think of the
Smell
time and
my
money you'll save
curtains.
thanks to the power steamer system. Here's how to order. To order your power steamer system for only $29.95, have your credit
Fair.
card ready and call toll-free 1-800-847-2244. Order now, and you'll receive the power steamer, filling cup, textured fabric
Feels
brush,
expensive,
and the
actually, to be honest
concentrated
with you.
fresh linen scent. So call 1-800-847-2244
And 91?
or send check or money order
No.
to Power Steamer, P.O. Box
What do you think,
440, Cresco, New Jersey, 07626.
Feels like a-
Includes
yeah,
$4.95
it feels like a
and shipping and
$20
handling.
product.
Think of all the time and money
there's
you'll
no
save
metal in
thanks
it.
to the power steamer system. Call
Just two lazy electrodes.
1-800-847-2244 now.
No COD.
Yeah! Cuddles on delivery?
Welcome back to Amazing
Pleats.
Discoveries. We're definitely making old-fashioned ironing a thing of the past thanks to the power steamer.
I
This
missed
is
the
great,
sweater.
isn't it?
Thanks to the power steamer, you can go right
So
over
much
pleats.
steam.
You can do pleats too. Now, my
so
wife would go to
pleats.
an expensive dry cleaners and take her pleated skirts and dresses and pay as much as $12.50
I
for
told
a
you
dress.
you could save money. Come on, Mike.
Wow.
And remember the little cup that doubles as a stand?
Right.
That keeps your hands free. You can do things like scarves, hats, feathers, gloves,
Very clever.
men's neckties.
Gators,
and
masks.
take a look at that.
Columbia neckties.
Wrinkles are gone here, Mike. I like the power steamer.
Okay, say you
I'm
went
kinda
to a
wondering
party
what
and you
Ian's
wore
up
this
to.
sweater. Now, I know you wouldn't wear this sweater, but I would. And you come home and it smells like you brought the party home with you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know those
I was
musty
at
odors.
a cigarette party.
You know, when people are just ripping marbs in your kitchen.
You can't smoke in here, Jack.
You know, when someone destroyed your table with a hot ashtray and crushing out cigs, you smell like it when you come
Just
home.
let the power of the power steamer put in that fresh linen
Don't
scent
wash
while
your
it
clothes
takes out the
anymore.
wrinkles.
Look,
what if
And
I
you
was
can
smoking
go right
hundreds,
over the
Sandy?
tops of beads, sequins, even the wearable.
The wrinkles are gone.
The THC's gone from the clothing.
Okay,
This
come
is
on
great.
over here.
What's the kitty condo
Well,
for?
say you spill something on the
Look at
carpet
this.
or somebody leaves you
Dave,
a
you gotta
little
get it.
surprise.
You gotta get
After
one.
you clean it up, you use the power of the power steamer to put in the fresh linen scent.
Very clever. Wait.
Joe
let's
Fowler
check in
would
with
cut
our
that
audience
thing in
members
half.
and see how they're doing
Oh, I
with their
love that
laundry.
move.
How you doing over there? Keep working. Keep working. We'll
Shut
come
up.
back and talk
This
to you later.
move.
And I bet Ian's at location number 2. Ian.
Okay, Mike, here we are at location to the Burbank
This
Hilton
guy.
Hotel. And Mike, I'm here with Joel the bellman. Now, Joel's
Joel
the
the
guy that
bellman.
normally gets phone calls from
Look at him,
people
he's
that
so
need things to be
uncomfortable.
pressed.
He hits his
right
line,
now.
though. He does
But Mike,
it.
I want to show the power
Watch
of
my
the
guy
power
go.
steamer.
Watch
Joel,
my guy.
Can I take this one for you? Sure. Okay, okay, Mike.
You did
Let's
it.
just see what happens.
Oh, this
Good
guy's
afternoon. I believe you have
awesome.
something to be pressed, sir.
You're not the bellman.
You're Ian Long from Amazing Discoveries.
He's like, come into my hotel.
I want to show you and look at this. All my clothes are
Oh, there's a dead hooker in the tub. Will the steamer work on that?
They go from maybe the most awkward introduction you could possibly have to like, oh, I have a problem with wrinkles here. Oh God, get out of here.
My boss wants me to look
extra nice.
Hey, your boss doesn't own you, okay? All right, just because you're there for the big meeting.
This is what I do just before the big game.
The board meeting.
Yeah.
Your boss said you gotta look nice. You don't have to impress anybody, okay?
Rebecca, you look so pretty.
Your physical appearance doesn't make you.
If you can't get a yum face like that.
All right, you're there for your value.
We won the Cold War. You don't have to.
This isn't Russia. Is this Russia?
You don't have a boss if you're on the board.
Yes. Unless you're there to get coffee for the board members, then yeah, you should probably dress nice. Never mind.
Everybody's got a boss.
Just the power of the power steamer. Look how it takes those wrinkles out. But look, straight over the buttons, straight up the collar. It's absolutely no problem at all. It's so easy. A present for Amazing Discoveries. You'll never ever have to call a bellman again. And Mike, we've sorted this problem, but now I must rush off to location
Is your
3.
favorite Dickens
All right,
Nicholas Nickleby? Oh, Great Expectations. That's for all the Dickens fans out there.
What's the matter, smart ass? You don't know any fucking Shakespeare?
Doesn't it kind of remind you of what you'd see in the back stage of like the WWF?
The All-Americans, captained by Lex Luthor.
The way that they're acting, coming back from maybe they saw somebody on the mat basically talking shit about them, and then like they have to react to it like back here. It just kind of.
Tell you what, brother.
It reminds me of that kind of whole area of television.
Yeah, it's like amateur and professional at the same time. It's just fast. Listen, man, we got 20 minutes to do this.
64.
And let's hit it. And you're going to hit your lines.
Being real careful not to wander off the line.
You are not going to hit your lines.
Yeah, I wonder how long each shoot was, because I feel like the 28 minutes. I feel like they're only shooting for like 45. Like I feel like they're just bam, bam, bam. I feel like there's no fat.
Just want to lose some fat.
Mike's just like, okay, great.
I like that.
You guys want to do another one?
Sure.
Do another one?
Okay.
They bang out 6 in a day
No, not 6.
or something, because he might be that kind of beautiful psychopath.
Incredible, baby. Incredible.
I use the term psychopath affectionately. By
You're probably like prepping the set the day before.
Because we don't have the time.
Doing a lot of prep on the day.
But like before, I can't wait the 8 minutes.
The rehearsals are going on. Everything's going on. It seems very much like a stage production.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
You know, they probably do everything there, or most of it. Maybe the offices are somewhere else. Who knows?
Do you mean prepping like a backpacker?
Backpacker.
Having plenty of dehydrated foods and meats?
And I happen to love beef jerky.
Or having their 501 fryer on their person?
Great question. How do you think that these guys are prepared for like an emergency scenario? Somebody gets cut.
Man, I got a bad bite.
I bet there's a guy right back there.
We may need emergency surgery in the studio.
That's just like
11:01. Yeah.
Mike's cut.
A piece of the tip just got me, Odell.
Get him taped up. Hold action. He's taped up. Go.
Ian, you're in.
Ian's got one more scenario, like the panic button scenario when he's just
Mike, you're losing blood pressure.
on an airplane or something, doing something weird.
Mike, how many fingers?
Or they're prepared to cut. There's like an emergency like B-roll
Break
bit
glass.
with Ian. Yeah.
Yeah, break glass for Ian Long hosting. Yeah.
Or it just cuts to the Ginsu knives.
Pretty good, huh? Okay, when we come back, we'll talk to our audience members and see how Ian's doing. All this and more when we come back on Amazing Discovery.
Such a dork.
Amazing Discovery shirt.
Such a dork. It's great.
Still ironing the old-fashioned way? Push, pull, back and forth. Oh, you're aching back. Not
So they
anymore.
repeat
Introducing
this
the
now
Power
bit.
Steamer, the latest weapon
This
in
is
the
one
war
of the
on
things I'm
wrinkles.
most curious
Watch the
about
amazing power of the Power
infomercials
Steamer
in
make
general.
wrinkles just fall
commercials
away without an
The
ironing
so-called
board.
call
When
now
you
bit.
fill your Power Steamer with economical ordinary tap water,
Who's in
add a few
charge
drops
here?
of the special fresh
Who's in
linen
charge of
scent,
this?
I'm the guy who
and
does the
everything
job.
you steam
You must be the
smells
other
just
guy.
like it came off the clothesline on a
Whoever's
crisp, sunny day.
selling it,
You
the-
can power steam your cotton
the company
shirts.
that
You can
sells it.
power steam your silk blouses. You can power steam
want the
100%
commercial in
linen.
there.
You'll even be pleased with your
Yeah.
pleats and sweaters. They're no sweat
Yeah,
with the Power
Sandy
Steamer.
owns this.
You just steam right over those beads and
But no,
buttons.
it's
and
obviously a
everything smells
collaboration,
so
though, because
fresh
they're
and
taking
clean.
shots
Because
from the
sin is in
infomercial and
steam.
pumping it
Now
in,
that's
you know what I
clever.
mean?
Stop struggling to iron
Yeah.
in that crease. Just
it?
let
Yeah.
the Power Steamer do the work.
They've done a
Lay it
couple
on
so
its
far.
side, and it
I
even
believe they
turns
get a
off
couple more in there,
automatically.
too.
And look, that's a professional crease. Now you
Is that
have
the
to be a
same lady?
fool
Seen
to
one.
iron
Just
wool,
dressed
but with
I
the
think it
Power
is.
Steamer, that
Having her
suit jacket looks
hairstyled
just
in
like
this
it
one.
came back from the expensive
Sure,
dry
she wants to
cleaner.
have fun
now,
too.
when you travel,
Between two
you have to
characters.
look like you just
Christ.
climbed
You
out
gotta
of your
see it to believe it, man.
Flip the handle release
gotta
and the
see it
power
to
steamer
believe
goes
it.
with you and takes up no more space than 2 pairs of
Psycho.
gloves.
That looks like a
Pressing
cut
that
out of
velour
Monty
make you
Python.
cooler? Not anymore.
Like there's
just
like-
attach the
cares?
textured fabric brush and let the power steamer go to work. It's
That
down
means
to
they
steam
have-
out the wrinkles
they have a
and up
prop
to
bed
freshen the
with a
nap.
cutout.
With the textured fabric brush, you can even power steam pure suede. Ironing your curtains,
I
making
hope
you
this
a
guy's
little
like one of the
uncertain.
writers.
Seems like you're
the
getting
cigar
nowhere,
guy.
right? With
I
the
hope
power
he's just
steamer,
like, we're
you
gonna get
steam
Gus
away
in
the
there.
wrinkles while your drapes and shears are
Gus
hanging.
Levey.
Say goodbye to that smoky, musty odor and say hello to the fresh linen scent.
That push
Thanks to
in
the
though,
power
too,
of
is
the
so
power
good.
steamer. When you order your power steamer system, here's what
First
you'll
you
get.
get America.
First, the American-made UL listed
It's the
power
only
steamer.
listed
Next, the
steamer on the
convenient
UL.
filling cup that
Which
doubles
means
as a
quality.
stand for steaming scarves and
Shout out
blocking hats.
America.
The textured fabric brush for velours, suedes, and upholstery. And of course, a generous supply of special concentrated
It's not
linen
that
scent
generous.
so you can power steam in
Is
that
this
wonderful
QRB in
fragrance
there?
of freshness. All this
This
for
lady's
just
probably doing model
$29.95.
gigs
Think
all
of
over
the time
town,
and money
and
you'll
then she
save
gets
thanks
to do
the
this.
power steamer system.
like-
Here's how to order.
How was work
Order
today? It
your
was the
power
best day
steamer
of my life.
system for only $29.95. Have your credit card ready and call toll free.
Like, there's a guy smoking inside, but it was fine.
But it's 1991.
You'll receive the
No, she's like, there was
power
only
steamer
one guy
textured
smoking
fabric
inside.
brush
It was
and the
incredible.
concentrated fresh linen scent.
I could breathe so
call
well. I had this wonderful
1-800-847-2244
steam smell. My shirts are all pressed.
or money order.
I brought extra
to Power
shirts just to-
Steamer,
just to
PO Box
steam while I was there. They didn't
440,
mind.
Cresco,
It was
New
great.
Jersey
Mike couldn't have been
07626.
nicer.
Include $4.95 for shipping and handling. Think of all
Cresco,
the
New
time
Jersey.
and money you'll
Let's go.
save thanks
Mike,
to the Power
the
Steamer
host
system.
only touched
Call
my arm. That's it. Like he nowhere else. That was, he only touched my arm. It was
Whoa.
incredible.
That's a good day, darling.
Go make dinner. Shut up.
Welcome back to Amazing Discoveries. Now we're finally going to see how our audience members have been doing with their laundry and our power steamer. Now,
No logos,
Bonnie, it looks
guys.
like you brought your whole wardrobe
No wrinkles
here.
either.
I
But,
did.
yeah.
Mike, I love it. This is great. I spent a fortune on dry cleaning.
You're going to save a lot of money,
Touch.
at least on the pressing
Touch.
part. So keep on steaming. Elaine, all you brought is sweaters?
Of course I brought sweaters. I'm from England and it's very
Oh,
cold there.
yeah.
I've
And you
heard
got
that
all
too.
The wrinkles out. They smell so fresh.
I watched The Crown.
Keep on steaming, and let's check in with Ian. Ian, are you there?
Okay, Mike, here we are at location number 3, Showbiz Enterprises. Mike, the largest
like a young Billy Mays,
theatrical
right?
curtain manufacturer
kinda like Ringo
in the
Starr.
world. In fact, Mike,
I'm
these
Phil, too.
drapes were made for the Academy Awards show. But they're going out on another show tomorrow, and
Did you
Scott
say
has
show to
agreed
make sure it
let me
wasn't for the actual
demonstrate
Academy
the
Awards, so
power
they're
of the power
protected?
steamer
Yeah.
on these drapes. Is that right, Scott?
Right, but these curtains are going out first thing in the morning, so you've got to promise me you're going to finish the job tonight.
No worries, Scott. I'll get the job
No belt.
finished.
Nails
okay,
this line.
Mike, I'm going to start now. Check back with me
Why
soon.
can't you finish
and
them,
let's
like,
see how well
before
we
they
do
go
it.
on the
What was that
Okay?
guy's plan if Ian didn't show up? The guy's like, oh shit. I need to somebody.
gonna
You're
be
going
a-
to do it? Really?
He had a really big iron.
Okay,
This is
Ian,
a
we'll
Smoky
check back
Academy
with you
Award,
later.
I think.
Now, John, you have a lot of cotton shirts like I do. How's the power steamer working for you?
Very
Nice
nice.
guy.
Coming out swell.
You're doing a real professional job here.
Touch
they
him.
all smell great. Keep
Yeah,
on
there you go.
steaming.
Keep
Go
on
on.
steaming.
And Sally, it looks like you have a lot of nice looking silk things.
I think it works beautifully.
Is that June
and
down
yet it's
there,
gentle.
Now, have you ever done your own silk without taking to the dry cleaner?
Timelines don't match up.
You're doing a great job. We got to check in with Ian one more time. Ian,
That's-
how are you doing so far?
It's going really, really well, Mike. But
Three-
can
three-
you check
is it
back
three?
with me
It's not
a
even
bit
plugged in,
later?
right?
I
Well,
love this.
when, Ian?
It's our fourth, or I
to
guess
be
our
honest,
fifth
Mike,
visit.
leave it
But
until
just
the
3
very
bits,
last
yeah.
second.
Just a little bit of physical, visual
Now,
goof
last
at the end. I
audience member
love
is
it.
Dave. And Dave, looks like you're a traveler, huh?
Absolutely. I've got my coat done. I'm getting ready to put a crease in my pants.
Great. And
You
you'll
old
know
man.
how to
Come on.
pants. Let your fingers do the steaming with the power steamer. Sandy, what can
He's
I
about to do
say?
Sudoku before bed.
All have to agree that the power
Wait, was that a
steamer
shot at me or something?
Sandy's like, well, I just threw a no-header. What else you want from me?
Amazing discovery. Till next time, I'm Mike Levey.
She's like, wow, I finally get to retire. It's amazing.
Awesome.
They have been remunerated. So I'm intentionally letting this run. Mark, did you let this run before?
The staff of Amazing Discoveries would love to hear from you. Just drop us a line. Amazing Discoveries, PO Box 470, Hollywood, California, 90078.
Ian, you promised you'd finish.
No worries, Mike. I'll
I
keep
missed this
pressing
part.
on.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Amazing.
Wait. I just noticed. Was Mike in a suit there?
What, in the farewell?
No, I think that was just voiceover, right?
Who was the guy there with him?
The
Go
poor
back.
PA. Yeah, it's definitely not Mike.
Good point. And it's not the other guy either.
Yeah. It's like Kyle McLaughlin.
Ian, you promised you'd
That's a
finish.
sweet car.
No worries, Mike. I'll
This is
keep
London
pressing
Taxi.
on.
Oh, he's probably the taxi driver.
Yep.
got the
Nice, Mark.
They got De Niro for that?
And after I watch these things,
That's a
I just always want to know what Burbank bar they were hanging out in.
That's the rodeo. That is how you do it. That's the power steamer.
I love these guys.
They're so good.
Doesn't it feel like it's a team effort?
For the team?
Yeah.
It feels like, you know, someone's got to be the creative master.
Chinese master chef.
Probably Mike, but
Hi, I'm Mike Levey.
these guys are just firing.
That belongs in a junkyard or maybe someone's fireplace.
It seems like they're having a freaking blast.
Sandblast.
It's a game show.
Yeah.
It's a game show. It's formatted and it's fun because of the people that are on it. But they're not just bullshitting with a pasta maker.
Yeah.
Everybody's there because they want to be there, and
Dump it in.
they're just like having fun, hitting their marks and stuff, and it's great.
And to be the sappy one here. You watch these things sometimes like LA adjacent or famous adjacent people, and you can kind of see them working in things, and it gets a little cringy.
Let me see that.
And you get a little like crushed dreams for paychecks.
Hi, I'm Sinbad.
But these guys are just like these misfit toys. And I'm sure they were part of that a little bit. Like some of them must have been actors, you know, some of them must have been producers or whatever. And they're
Ian, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, they get into this and they're like, why don't we just make it hilarious?
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Granny.
And we're just going to work our asses off,
You got the wheel. I got the way.
have fun with it, and have a sense of humor.
Yeah, it's definitely a crew that feels like however they got here, they're
Like
in.
what you're saying about the stage manager.
Yeah.
Like that guy's all in.
Or a woman.
Yeah. So yeah, he did the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Him and Mike used to like coach the league together. So yeah, he does the show. Like
Yeah, Mike calls me and says, I got this great script. And I go, you know you're doing an infomercial, right? And he's like, what? He doesn't care.
I don't care.
These guys must have more fans than most infomercials. We must be able to dig some of these fans up that love this guy.
we got 12,000 views on the Power Steamer. Yeah.
Not bad.
I think the Magic Bullet is the leader in the clubhouse.
That's some
So
bullet.
just like cult following infomercial due to its insanity.
But the advent of streaming video of the internet was right
yeah,
there.
no, they hit it perfectly.
Just take a look on the internet.
This is so far from that. If this came out at the same time there, I think there'd be two leaders in the clubhouse, co-leaders.
yeah.
Their comments usually have people who are in their 40s, 50s,
64.
whatever, who are going, oh man, I used to love Amazing Discoveries.
Really amazing discovery.
Like Mike was the best. I have one more question for you guys. If they revived this format, you get another guy who's like Mike Levey. Yeah, Dan.
Please go.
Mark is Ian. I'm the stage manager. Oh man, I'm just gonna have dreams about this.
I dream about buying.
We just found our next bit.
It would work. If you did this for new products, it would work. If you took like
These?
Phil Swift and Thies they're hotter than a pistol right now. Both
if
of them.
somebody like that just took this format and was like, you can do it like this, you know, we would watch it. Anybody would.
Yeah. New infomercials are in on the joke too much. So like they're winking at you twice. The timing was perfect, right? This was the time when there was no roadmap for this. So they
No cardboard.
executed every show like a sitcom.
Did I do that?
It's a TGIF level of care and quality
There's more TGIF coming right up on ABC.
in each one of these. That's very different from what we see in most infomercials.
But structurally so similar to Ron's stuff. You get the bang
like
bang call now bit.
Some people call this junk. Other people know better.
It's just handled so much differently and done with more spirit.
There's this thing that I think we miss by just watching these on YouTube too. The art of when they bought these spots, when they would run.
Yeah, those overnight hits.
Yeah.
They're now allowed in the early 90s to even do these legally, buy these like 30-minute blocks and stuff. These things had to be fucking funny because why would you stop on them? We're stopping on them because we're searching for them, but this was something that would spring up on you at 2:30 in the morning. And like I said I think the first podcast, these are all pieces of art, and the way they booked them on television was artistic as well.
Yeah.
I wonder when Amazing Discoveries popped on. Generally, probably a lot of different times, but
Whatever you want to classify where bars and tone used to be.
Late.
So somewhere between, depending on the network or channel, as early as midnight. You know, some wouldn't start the bars and tone until 2 or 3.
2 or 3
and right up until they had whatever their morning program was. It's just this unfilled space. That was it.
yeah. Hey, you guys remember the Cold War? We won. Let's watch Levy.
Hi, what's your name? John.
You want to celebrate another Cold War victory at my place? It's no secret that infomercials love to claim that the products they're pitching are award-winning, But let's not forget that they wouldn't have any of those fake awards without the hard work of the real stars of these infomercials. And that's why each week we hand out the Ronnies, our acknowledgement of the greatest moments and performances in these informative and supposedly objective works of art. Named in honor of the godfather and patron saint of TV pitchmen, Ron Popeil. For the integrity of the program, I feel like it was so straightforward in terms of what the product was. The value prop is that it's a steamer. or was there any component of it that you thought really extended itself? So if we're trying to check our box for the treasure under their award for best value prop,
There's a treasure underneath.
you had how fast it was to steam. You had the safety aspect. I mean, it's the same things there. Fast, clean, and safe. That's what every single product offers.
The value standpoint is the versatility of you can steam basically anything.
Buttons here.
Steam fryer roast.
Flavor steam fryer roast.
You pretty much just can't do like a 3/4 chicken or turkey. That's the only thing you can't steam. But
The turkey frying chart tells you how much time is needed to fry the top 3/4 of your turkey.
You guys get it.
jeans to velour. I mean, there you go. It's versatile.
That is the answer. It's versatile.
Yeah.
Just take it literally.
Yeah.
You can't iron wool. Can't do it, but you can steam it.
That's all I do.
You can power steam your cotton shirts. You can power steam your silk blouses. You can power steam 100% linen. You'll even be pleased with your pleats and sweaters. They're no sweat with the power steamer. You just steam right over those beads and buttons, and everything smells so fresh and clean because the scent is in the steam. Now that's clever.
The add-ons were pretty flimsy. They were pretty
Yeah,
flimsy.
The booklet.
And the booklet that tells you how easy it is to use the power steamer.
The scent.
That's the giant
Yeah.
word. Yeah.
The scent is in the steam. That's very clever. I like that.
I don't know what happened with steamers. I've never seen a scent with a steamer. I don't know if something like really bad happened from 91 to now that you don't scent your steam. But I know they don't put salt in anymore.
I get the picture, Mike. I'm going to throw in a packet of salt.
A packet of salt? Did you get this from a
And I
restaurant?
know you don't really get scents, but
How about that fresh linen
I
scent?
think at that time, man, that seemed like a really cool way to freshen the smell of your clothes up.
This is the pre-Febreze world, right?
Right, yeah.
Fresh linen scent.
The scent is in the steam. That's very clever. I like that.
Add a few drops of the special fresh linen scent, and everything you steam smells just like it came off the clothesline on a crisp, sunny day.
The best joke, little Art Yucko.
I'll say it looks like a piece of art yucco
Oh
now.
boy.
We just give it to Ian at large, right? Because he is the running gag for this whole thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe give it to that post-credit sequence when they come back and he's in the dark steaming the curtains still.
Yeah. Just them putting the time in to do what they do with Ian.
Just Ian.
Those are 4 different setups, and they go for it.
Yeah. The lady in that first house.
No, she's good too. Oh, she was great. The copy in the call now section is just hilarious and snappy again. And my favorite line, the latest weapon in the war on wrinkles.
The latest weapon in the war on wrinkles.
Like, give me a break.
The Cold War, now bring on the wrinkles.
Yeah, you're right. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's great.
I think that's really it, though. There was nothing else from an award standpoint. They know what they're doing. They don't need us. Just a classic romp with Uncle Mike.
See, most people, when they iron, they watch television. And, of course, they watch Amazing Discoveries. Right, guys? What's that? I smell something burning.
The Hall of Pressing Past.
The latest weapon in the war on wrinkles.
Ian, you promised you'd finish.
No worries, Mike. I'll keep pressing on.
I think we touched on it before with our personal interactions with steamers to go full on how did this get made. Would you buy a power steamer?
Seems like it's got a lot more steam coming out of it than the ones I've used before. So if that's a reality, then yeah, I mean, I think in 91 I'd be buying this thing.
I don't know. I go back and forth with this kind of stuff. I take care of my clothes.
I've been a rich man.
I hang my clothes pretty regularly.
This is what every guy wants to look like.
If something really goes wrong with my clothes, I give them to a professional
Professional mom.
because I feel like I'm not doing it right. Or I give them to my lady.
Like if a woman wants to work.
I don't know. Like a steamer, something just doesn't click there. I guess I'd try it. Maybe I do need a steamer.
And what about you?
Yeah, what about you, Dan?
I mean, I'm the proud owner of a 1991 power steamer.
One's mine. You can't have
It'll be showing up next week. I'm really
Nice.
excited about it, so I'll be sure to
Oh,
invite you guys
Dan.
over for a steam show.
Smoking.
We're gonna get steamy.
Wet
You gotta have it
You
wet.
could do 100% wool.
Does it come with the fragrance?
It says it's got it all in there.
Ingredients.
What the? What?
Oof.
What maniac is selling this?
I don't know. It's probably just poison. it's worth the $14.
I like that the only things we've bought so far
SARS.
were from Amazing Discoveries.
You know, that'll be a nice little add-on piece. We'll have an addendum, a follow-up, and a little show and tell. Maybe I'll steam my Joe Fowler uniform with the power steamer, my blue buttons, my khakis. I want that professional crease, and this is the only way that I can figure out how to do it. It was an amazing discovery, as always.
It really is.
Wow.
I had a great time. I feel professionally creased. I don't know about
I do
you
too.
guys.
Nice job.
Mhm.
Love you, boys. Bye now.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, or follow on your preferred podcast medium. And for all things Call Now, visit callnowpodcast.com. And if you want to connect with the boys, you can find them at Call Now Podcast on Twitter and Instagram, or send them an email at callnowpodcast@gmail.com. And if you can't fight the urge to pick up the phone and call now, you can leave them a voice message at 617-356-7439. And if you call in the next 30 minutes, you might just be the next star of Call Now. Thanks again for listening, and we hope you tune in next time to Call Now.
Thank you for listening. This has been a B+ effort. We'll try harder next time.